Hello, you're tuning into Đồng Nai radio and television station. Coming first with local news. On April the 5th, with a total of 468 out of 468 votes of approval, reaching 97.5%, calculated on the total number of delegates, the National Assembly passed a resolution on the election of Mr. Nguyễn Xuân Phúc, member of the Politburo, hold the position of state president. The resolution clearly states that Mr. Nguyễn Xuân Phúc, member of the Politburo term 13, member of the 14th National Assembly, will hold the position of President of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam for the 2016-2021 term, issued on April the 5th, 2021, takes effect from the time it is voted for by the National Assembly. After the resolution was passed, State President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc performed the oath under the red flag of the sacred yellow star of the fatherland in front of the National Assembly and fellow citizens and voters nationwide. I, President of the Socialist of the Republic of Vietnam, takes an oath to be absolutely loyal to the fatherland, to the people, to the Constitution of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, to work hard to fulfill the party's task assigned by the state and people. A number of Egyptian newspapers on April the 5th ran articles on Vietnam's new leadership, which they said will contribute to consolidating the relations between the two countries. The Audio online newspaper has an article, Vietnam elects new leaders for the country and the prospect of increasing trade with Egypt to $1 billion. According to the author, the Egypt-Vietnam relationship will continue to gain more prospects after Vietnam elects new leaders. Events Magazine News has an article, Many Good Expectations for the New Government of Vietnam, in which the new president is assessed. Nguyễn Xuân Phúc and the new Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính was elected by the National Assembly with a higher approval rate. Journalist Ahmed Hassan quotes international experts as saying that the new Prime Minister will lead the Vietnamese government to overcome difficulties, challenges, and achieve strategic objectives. The Labour Federation of Đồng Nai Province has just organized the online worker meeting in March 2021. With the theme Young Employees of the 4.0 period, the program had the participation of guests and delegates including businessman Đặng Văn Điểm, chairman of Đồng Nai Young Entrepreneurs Association, Mr. Nguyễn Minh Hoàng, deputy secretary of the Union of Sonadesi Service Joint Stock Company, and Mr. Tăng Quốc Lập, vice chairman of the Provincial Labour Confederation. At the exchange, the audience listened to the delegates sharing about the opportunities and challenges of young workers in the Industrial Revolution 4.0, the quality and essential factors of young workers, and the support of the trade union so that young people can catch up with the progress of science and technology. As planned, the next program will be held on May the 2nd, 2021. From January the 29th to March the 30th, Đồng Nai Museum welcomed more than 1.5 thousand free visitors to visit and study. In addition to visiting the thematic rooms, residents and visitors also learn about the exhibition with more than 250 precious images, documents and artifacts about the 60 years of establishment of the Southeast Party Committee base and the Central Department of the South, thereby introducing to tourists the culture and history of Đồng Nai, the heroic, changing and arduous eastern land of the war zone D, Biên Hòa, Đồng Nai nowadays. The New York Times investigation of the growing anti-Asian hatred in the U.S. since the outbreak of COVID-19 shows that there have been more than 110 cases against Asians since March 2020. According to the newspaper, the results may be only a small part of the violence and harassments faced by Asians, and the hatred issue is often underreported and only the serious incident. In addition, it may be due to an increased number of reports to law enforcement and the media on this issue. Hatred crime reported to police spiked over time, not only in big cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Seattle, but also in small towns. Verbal and physical attacks as well as destructive behavior spiked last month, surpassing the increase in March 2020. That's all for the news today. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.